Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is the break for 2023 Luminance Football, full case number 2. Give me a quick second. Let me get everybody tagged in here for this break.
This is not that easy. You do know that. This is the ultimate feeling being satisfied. You look back on your career and you know that you had nothing else to give. Or when you look back on the season or 3 or 4 years and there's nothing more you could have done. I guess that's what that edger mentality did. It gave me that feeling that I can sit here and just talk to you.
And perfect. Tags are out. Gonna give everyone about 2 to 2.5 minutes to go ahead and get on in here. Then we're gonna start our break.
Just kind of get our name pretty similar, different backgrounds, different upbringings. I think we all believe in the same type of stuff. Quickly understood and valued the power of a team. I think that 2004 was the culmination of a great 4-year run of football, of success, of realizing our potential. Charlie Weiss had taken a Notre Dame job. Romeo Crennel was going to take the Cleveland Brown job. There was going to be free agents that had to leave. We had a moment in time.
All right. Well, I'm waiting for everybody to get on in here. Let's get our fresh case opened up. Do some more Luminance. Feels good to open up some more Luminance. This stuff is so much fun to open. There we go. Empty case. Get the boxes all organized. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. Boom. There we go. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Good luck, everybody. Let's do this. Luminance this year has been phenomenal. What's going on, Robbie? It's going pretty good. How are you, Robbie? How you doing? You doing all good? Empty box. 4 packs. Field. Anthony Richardson, base rookie. Give him a sleeve. Tyree Wilson. Then we have a Rashee Rice out of 50. Going over to the Chiefs. There you go, Chiefs. For Ben Weber. I hope you get them too, Robbie. It's going to be a good time if you do. Good luck on your grades. Oh, yeah. We got a Bijan Robinson on-card autograph in Pro Uni for the Falcons going over to Michael Lever. There you go, Michael. Nice Bijan. Let me get a moldy for that. That's sick. Starting off first pack with a very nice hit. Hey, Mike had time to buy the Commanders, you know, but I do feel bad. He bought my dollies today. There you go, Falcons. Nice Bijan year 1 autograph. I love Luminance. Then we have a dynamic CJ Stroud for the Texans. I need to like move those thick sleeves to like where they're not right next to my thin sleeves, so I don't move them so much. Let's go over to Anthony White. Dynamic Stroud. Yes, sir, he did. Let's see, Bryce Young, rookie base. Scott. Then we have a Sam Howell jersey for the Commanders. There you go, Commanders. Going over to Jeremiah. Howell jersey. Then we have a Keyshawn Butte out of 100 for the Patriots. All right. Need to stop grabbing those thick ones on accident. There you go, Patriots. Little mini magic right there for Ben Weber. There you go, Ben. Roquan Smith out of 50 for the Ravens. Going over to Brett. And a Josh Allen blue vestige out of 50 for the Bills. There you go, Bills. Going over to Zhang Long. And Gino. Growers. Nice. CJ Stroud out of 175 for the Texans. There you go, Texans. Anthony White. Stroud action right there. Oh, that's sick. We have a Pat Fryermuth numbers game acetate autograph for the Steelers. That's on card as well. It's from Contenders Football. It's from 2022 Contenders Football? What? Maybe like an update or something. There you go, Miss Lynn. That's sick. All right, thick sleeves. You got to move. I keep grabbing you. From Contenders. There you go, Miss Lynn. That is on-card acetate autograph of Pat Fryermuth. Big boy Pat. Unforgettable Jamar Chase insert for the Bengals. America. Let's see. Tucker Kraft. Out of 200 for the Packers. Going over to Matt Johnston. Of course, Miss Lynn, I got you. Dalton Kincaid on-card autograph for the Bills. Going over to Zhang Long. I think you might be right, Steven. Yeah, I gotta look into it. It's a very nice card. I definitely have to see what that's all about. Dynamic, Jahmyr Gibbs. I like it a lot. Because it has like, you know, like the jersey right behind him and everything, and he's standing in front of it, and it's on card, so I feel like Luminance has more like on card autographs this year than ever. Good change of pace. Empty box. Down. Jones, Hayner. Got a Josh Allen jumbo jersey. Yes, it is a jersey for the Bills. A lot of Josh Allen in this, I feel like. We got a lot of Josh Allen yesterday as well, I feel like. Going over to Zhang Long. Jumbo jersey. Zay Flowers out of 150 for the Ravens. Going over to Brett. Jamar Chase out of 25. Flexing on him for the Bengals. Going over to Frank Johnson. Unforgettable blue. Van Jefferson out of 50 for the Rams. Going over to Frank Johnson. All right. Israel. Abani Kanda out of 75. Yep, out of 75. Going over to the Jets for Ralph. There you go, Ralph. Then we have a auto here. Trey Tucker out of 50 for the Raiders. Going over to Joshua. Savage and Jr. To a time. See Jalen Waddle out of 100 for the Dolphins. Going over to Mike Davis. We got a nice one here. Rashee Rice. On-card autograph with that RR signature for the Chiefs. Going over to Ben Weber. There you go, Ben. Nice Rashee Rice. All right, so that's yesterday. But I'm so glad that the year one autographs are like, there's like, you know, you can get a good bit of them. I was going to see those. Jamar Chase fusion for the Bengals. CJ Stroud. I'm going to read upside down. Base for the Texans. Jake Hayner out of 200. For the Saints. Going over to Tyler Webb. Then we have a Jackson Smith and Jigba autograph out of 200 for the Seahawks. There you go, Seahawks. Hawks seem to hit in Luminance. Going over to Tyler Clark. Nice and Jigba autograph, again, out of 200. Engage Nick Bolton. All right, you guys, next box. Gonna move this stack of base. Empty box. Will Anderson. This is another one? Yes, it is. Sam Howell jersey out of 50 for the Commanders. Going over to Jeremiah. That's 2 Sam Howell jerseys now. There you go, Commanders. Bijan Robinson out of 200 for the Falcons. Going over to Zhang Long. Then we have a Chris Olave out of 250 for the Saints. Going to Tyler Webb. Christian McCaffrey fusion for the 49ers. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Good QB for the Browns right now. He ain't doing too bad. Luke Musgrave out of 150 for the Packers. I agree with you, Mike. They look so sick. When I first got, I thought they were like short prints because how like they just look so nice. Going over to Matt Johnston. Trey Tucker autograph for the Raiders. Do the year ones. Raiders going over to Joshua. Jalen Hurts. Fusion for the Eagles. CJ Stroud base for the Texans. Hendon Hooker out of 175 for the Lions. Going to Matt Johnston. Tank Dell autograph, year one for the Texans. Going to Anthony White. Vestige CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Like double check. Dak Prescott out of 150 for the Cowboys. Yep, Mike. Yeah, they are. They're in Chronicles though. Like they have flawless autographs in Chronicles draft picks. So the Chronicle, I think Chronicles has gone up since because of that. Since more draft product has come out and they don't have autos, people are going back to Chronicles to hunt them. Going over to Ralph Contreras with the Cowboys. Wow, we got 3 year one autographs in this box. Jackson Smith and Jigba, year one for the Seahawks. Going over to Tyler Clark. There you go, Tyler. Nice and Jigba. Quentin Johnston dynamic. Next box. Yeah. It is what it is. They need to. Hopefully they we get them in later. Oh, Anthony Richardson base for the Colts. Tanner McKee out of 25 for the Eagles. Going over to Sarah Torres. I hope they make it. I like, and I like the way that Chronicles looks. Actually, it's not too bad. Tyler Scott autograph for the Bears. There you go, Bears going over to Kevin Nagel. I hope so too, Mike. Josh Allen fusion. Bryce Young base for the Panthers. Marvin Mims out of 150 for the Broncos. Going over to Sean Herring with the Broncos. Aiden Hutchinson autograph out of 150 for the Lions. Even Hutch has an auto. Lions going over to Matt Johnston. Logan Wilson engaged for the Bengals. And last 2 packs. Nick Bosa, Beacons jersey for the 49ers. There you go, 49ers. For Brett. Lamb Jack out of 250 for the Ravens. Going to Brett. Deuce Vaughn out of 100 for the Cowboys. Going over to Ralph. Dynamic insert Jalen Hyatt for the Giants. I just double check the back. And last pack. Hell, you already hit 2 Njigba autographs, so you kind of already missed some big Seahawks already. We got an Njigba autograph, I think, out of 200, and then the on card. We have the year 1 on card Njigba autograph. So Seahawks have already gotten 2 for their big draft pick. So you already missed those. Bijan. That's what I was saying yesterday, dude. Like, the Seahawks hit. Brian Breesy out of 200 for the Saints. Going over to Tyler Webb. I'll try, Tyler. I got you. I'm going to try. Tucker Kraft, autograph out of 350 for the Packers. That'd be sick to get another Richardson auto. Going over to Matt Johnston. Savage, CMC. All right. Rodgers. Oh, Will Levis space for the Titans. My brain just slowed down right there. I'm like, who am I looking at right here? I was like, it's important. Cooper Kupp out of 250 for the Rams. I think we're missing an auto in this pack. Or missing one of our hits for the Rams. Going over to Frank Johnson. Vestige, Josh Allen. Josh Allen. Levis. Okay. Just making sure that if we did miss our auto, we missed it. And I didn't go over it. Next pack. Fortunately missing an auto. Works. Then we have a Kenneth Walker 2-color patch out of 25 for the Seahawks. Little thick boy right there. Going over to Tyler Clark. There you go, Tyler. Oh, yeah. And we have one of our case hits here. Luminosity. Super short print. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Going over to Ralph. There you go, Ralph. Let me get a moldy for that. Dak Attack. Luminosity. Super short print.
We saw we had a legitimate shot of making the playoffs.
Going over to them boys. There you go, Ralph. Congrats on that. Dak Prescott, Luminosity. CJ Stroud out of 150 for the Texans. Getting a lot of Stroud in this case. For Anthony White. Michael Pittman Jr. out of 100 for the Colts. There you go, Colts going over to Tyler Clark. Then engaged orange, Nick Bolton out of 100 for the Chiefs. Going over to Ben Weber. Sean Clifford out of 175 for the Packers. Going to Matt Johnston. Chase Brown autograph out of 350 for the Bengals. Going to Frank Johnson. Josh Allen vestige. Last pack of this box. Dalvin Cook out of 150 for the Vikings. Going over to Dane. Your newest Jet, actually right there. And Dalton Kincaid, autograph for the Bills. Going over to Zhang Long. Cooper Kupp Fusion. Next box. Empty box. All right, come on. Get some more moldies. Trying to get an animation. Super short print as well. I really want to see an animation. CJ Stroud base for the Texans. Cedric Tillman out of 100 for the Browns. Going to Tyler Webb. Then we have a Dorian Thompson-Robinson autograph out of 350 for the Browns. Nice autograph there, Browns. Going to Tyler Webb. Solid QB there. Then we have a unforgettable Josh Allen. There he is. A lot of Josh Allen in this right now. Herbie. Beacons jersey. Well, you got the locks on too for the Chargers. There you go, Chargers. Going over to Frank Johnson. Then we have a Tua. Name of the game. Okay, that's what it is. Or is it numbers? Names of the game. Super short print. For the Dolphins. There you go, Dolphins. Tua time. Another super short print there. It's going for the Dollies. Going over to Mike Davis. There you go, Mike. Let me get a mold for that. There's like 5 different short prints in this. It's names of the game, luminosity, animation. Ooh, I'm like spacing on the other two. That's the boy right there, Mike. Congrats. I like how clean that short print is. It's like a very just clean, simple, like it says names of the game. It's a nice card. Tua time. That's cold-blooded, Mike. You know the Dollies are my team, right? That's my team right there, Mike. Keyshawn Butte out of 35 for the Patriots. Going over to Ben Weber. There you go, Ben. Then a Brian Breesy out of 175 for the Saints. Going to Tyler Webb. Then we have a Jordan Brooks engaged for the Seahawks. That's good. I'm hopefully good luck for them. Bijan. Jake Hayner out of 200 for the Saints. Going to Tyler Webb. Miles Murphy autograph for the Bengals. Going over to Frank Johnson. And Chandler Jones Savage for the Raiders. Last pack. So we're halfway there. Halfway done. Halfway done, and we already have nice hits. Jonathan Taylor. 250 for the Colts. Going over to Tyler Clark. Eric Gray autograph out of 350 for the Giants. Going over to Ralph. And a Micah Parsons vestige. Move the stack over. Grab our next box. CJ Stroud base for the Texans. Garrett Wilson, jumbo jersey for the Jets. Little mini magic there. Going over to Ralph. Jordan Addison out of 75 for the Vikings. Why do I keep grabbing the thick ones? Going over to Dane. Justin Jefferson out of 100. For the Vikings, going over to Dane. Those are those back-to-back Viking hits. Then we have a Njigba dynamic rookie for the Seahawks. Insert. We haven't got any of those like big, thick autographs we were getting all last case. No shutter shot or shutter autographs or anything like that. Bijan. CJ Stroud out of 200 for the Texans. Going over to Anthony White. Then a Miles Murphy autograph for the Bengals. Going to Frank Johnson. See Savage, Lambjack, stiff arming some dude. G-Law. Deshaun Watson out of 250 for the Browns. Going over to Tyler Webb. Then we have a Will Anderson Jr. autograph out of 350. Nice one there, Texans. Very nice Will Anderson Jr. Going over to Anthony White. Lamb Jack Fusion. Roquan Smith engaged. Then we have 250 Panini points, which will be randomed after the break. Then a Rashee Rice out of 200 for the Chiefs. I saw that points from before, so it'll be like, hold on, I gotta be careful. Going over to Ben Weber. All right, you guys. Let's move the stack of parallels and hits over here, because I don't want to stack too many cards and make a mountain. Let's work on the next half of the case. Or next 5 boxes, not half. Empty box. All right. So we're still looking for my extra autograph that they took from that. I think it was like the second box. They owe me. Isaiah Pacheco. Jersey for the Chiefs, going over to Ben Weber. I'm not sure, Robbie. Well, it's also not here yet, so that's also why too. Brees Hall to 100 for the Jets. So going over to Ralph. Eric Gray out of 175 for the Giants. But if it's here, if it gets here and it does fill, then yes, it probably will break. There you go, Giants going over to Ralph. Dynamic Anthony Richardson for the Colts. What's up with the sleeve? Why is it? Okay. That's in the trash. There you go, Colts. And on to our autos. Seems like it's like the jersey on top and then like autos on like the last 3. So Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Oh. Sam Laporta out of 10 for the Lions. There you go, Lions. Going over to Matt Johnston. Nice Sam Laporta out of 10. We got another one of these. Oh, this is sick. We have a Andre Reeson Pinnacle autograph out of 100 for the Falcons. So it is Contenders. So they do have Contenders update in here for some cards I missed out. Going over to Michael with the Falcons. Acetate. Inscriptions. T-Law Unforgettable for the Jags. All right. CJ Stroud. Michael Pittman. Out of 150 for the Colts. Going over to Tyler Clark. Then we have a Will Anderson Jr. Year 1 on-card autograph for the Texans. Going over to Anthony White. He is a monster. I'm going ahead and top load that. 3rd pick right there. Will Anderson Jr. is a monster. There you go, Texans. Going over to Anthony White. Jackson Smith and Jigba dynamic for the Seahawks. And last pack. Ramondre Stevenson at 250 for the Patriots. Going over to Ben Weber. Jalen Hyatt. Autograph out of 100 for the Giants. Nice looking parallel there, too. Going over to Ralph. Nice Jalen Hyatt. Savage, Lamb Jack. And last 4 boxes. Empty box. Anthony Richardson base for the Colts. Kirk Cousins jersey out of 50 for the Vikings. Going over to Dane. Tyreek Hill. 250 for the Dolphins. Going over to Mike Davis. Out there doing a backflip. Josh Downs. Out of 150 for the Colts. Going to Tyler Clark. Unforgettable orange T-Law out of 100 for the Jags. That's going over to Tyler Webb. Bryce Young base for the Panthers. Bijan Robinson out of 175 for the Falcons. Going to Zhang Long. Tanner McKee autograph for the Eagles. For Sarah Torres. Derrick Henry Savage for the Titans. Last 2 packs of this box. Aaron Rodgers out of 150 for the Packers. For Matt Johnston. Clayton Tune autograph for the Cardinals. Going to Ralph Contreras. Baker Mayfield vestige. See Chris Olave. Out of 50 for the Saints. Going to Tyler Webb. Then we have a David Carr autograph out of 100 for the Texans. Pinnacle. We're getting a lot of these acetate autographs in this case. Going over to Anthony White. Engaged Sauce for the Jets. All right, second to last box. It's weird. It's almost like this case, like each case is kind of have the same autograph types. Like this one has like a lot of the acetate ones, while the last case had like all the shutter and really thick ones. Because we haven't even gotten like one of those thick vet autographs yet. Christian Watson jersey for the Packers. Going to Matt Johnston. Dak Prescott out of 250 for the Cowboys. Going over to Ralph Contreras. Bryce Young out of 150 for the Panthers. Going to Jared. Then a George Pickens out of 50 for the Steelers. Going over to Miss Lynn. Steiner with that catch. Michael Wilson out of 50 for the Cardinals. Going over to Ralph. Chase Brown autograph out of 10 for the Bengals. There you go, Bengals. Nice autograph out of 10. Let me get that pro molder real quick. Bengals actually got a lot of autos in this case so far. There you go, Bengals. Going over to Frank Johnson. Chase Brown autograph out of 10. We have a N'Keal Harry, unforgettable, for the Bears. Zay Flowers out of 175 for the Ravens. Going over to Brett. Luke Schumacher autograph for the Cowboys for Ralph. Nick Chubb vestige. And last pack of this box. Patty Mahomes fusion. $250 Panini points, which will be random after the break. Darnell Washington. Out of 200 for the Steelers. Going over to Miss Lynn. All right, last two boxes. I'll just stand up and grab it. Come on, I need an animation.
This team
Mike. That's true, though. I mean, it's true. I feel like, actually, no, Luminance hasn't been too bad. Points. Drake London, jersey for the Falcons, going over to Zhang Long. Malik, 25 for the Titans. Going over to Jared. Desmond Ritter out of 100 for the Falcons, going to Zhang Long. What I like thinking about points that I've never pulled. I've never pulled a wild card point card. Patty Mahomes, unforgettable. Never. I just want to redeem one so I know how many points I get. Like, you know, how lucky I can get with the points. This pack is awful open. Eric Gray out of 175 for the Giants. Going over to Ralph. Then we have a Larry Brown Gridiron Greats autograph for the Cowboys. That's a nice one there. There you go, Cowboys for Ralph. Cowboys having a good break. Gridiron Greats autograph, huh? Oh, so 2022 Donruss. Apparently, that's what it says on the back. Eckler, Vestige. Okay, I'm just checking the back of cards. Aaron Donald out of 150. For the Rams. Going over to Frank Johnson. Honestly, I saw like I saw the year one, and then I saw like the Colt symbol right here on the back. And I thought it was Anthony Richardson again. Josh Downs autograph for the Colts. Going over to Tyler Clark. Because it was like this, and when I was revealing it, the symbol, all I saw was the Colt symbol, and I got scared. I was ready for it. CMC Fusion. Patty Mahomes Vestige. Then we have 250 Panini points, which will be random after the break. Josh Downs out of 50 for the Colts, going to Tyler Clark. All right, last box. Excuse me, Bijan. Come on, animation. I'll be fine with any moldy right here. Empty box. I want another pro mold. Yep, I had 2 yesterday. So I'm pretty sure there's probably around like 2 or 3 per case. Cam Akers, jersey for the Rams. Going to Frank Johnson. Aaron Rodgers out of 150 for the Packers. There you go, Packers. Going to Matt Johnston. Devonta Smith out of 25 for the Eagles. Going to Sarah. Then we have an engaged Logan Wilson for the Bengals. Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. Because what is it? Pretty much 3 times there's like 36 hits, excluding the short print. So going to Frank Johnson. Then we have a CJ Stroud out of 200 for the Texans. That's going over to Anthony White. Then we have a Larry Brown Gridiron Greats autograph for the Cowboys going to Ralph. Second Larry Brown autograph. There you go, Ralph. Roquan Smith vestige. I think there's like a lot of dupes in this case, maybe. I don't know. Brian Burns out of 250 for the Panthers. That's going over to Carolina, going over to Jared. We have a Roshan Johnson autograph out of 350 for the Bears. Going to Kevin Nagel. Dynamic Anthony Richardson for Tyler Clark for the Colts. And last pack coming up. All right. Come on. So you usually get around like 2 short prints per case. Multiple short prints per case. Or super short prints. Josh Weil out of 150 for the Titans. Going over to Jared. And we have a redemption. I feel like we ended off with a redemption yesterday. We have a Darnell Washington Year 1 signatures. RPS. I have to look this up real quick. Darnell Washington. See, Darnell Washington is Steelers. Yep. There you go, Steelers. Thank you, Mike. Going over to Miss Lynn. I feel like yesterday we ended off with like a Joey Porter Jr. redemption for the Steelers as well. Year 1. So that should be like the on-card and Pro Uni. The Year 1 signatures are those. Most of them are on-card and Pro Uni. I think there's only like 2 players that aren't. 2 or 3. There you go, Miss Lynn. Unforgettable T-Law. All right, you guys. That is it for this break. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for letting me break for you. Let's go ahead and get this recap together real quick. Got that stack over from that side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and random off these 250 points. We're just going to be doing 1 random. First, second, and third name will each be getting a point. So top 3 will get 1 point card. Let me get that typed into the random real quick.
Major disappointment.
All right. Swap you guys over. I copy the names exactly from the right straight over to the random. So we have Ralph Contreras on top, Jeremiah on the bottom. All 32 of you guys are in here. Remember, you guys, anything less than 4, we will re-roll again. This is for 3 250 Panini point cards. It'll be top 3 names get 1. So spot 1, 2, and 3. Good luck, everybody. 3 on the dice. Have to re-roll those. And 10. And 10. Sheng Long, Ralph, and Anthony White. We'll be getting those Panini points. Swap you guys back over. Get that verification code in. Let me get these names written down on these real quick. So Zhang Long gets one. Ralph gets one. Anthony White.
Appreciate the other people who go good for and try your hardest to get back there again.
All right, got those sticky notes on there. We just did the random flow of those 3 250 point cards. Here we go for the recap. Darnell Washington autograph for the Steelers. Josh Wild out of 150. For some of these high numbered cards, I'm just going to name off what they are. Dynamic Anthony Richardson. We have a Roshan Johnson out of 350 for the Bears. Brian Burns out of 250. Larry Brown autograph for the Cowboys. CJ Stroud out of 200. Engaged Logan Wilson out of 100. So like 3 names. Devonta Smith out of 25 for the Eagles. Aaron Rodgers out of 150. We have a Cam Akers jersey for the Rams. Josh Downs out of 50 for the Colts. Josh Downs autograph for the Colts. Aaron Donald out of 150. Larry Brown autograph for the Cowboys. Eric Gray out of 175. Desmond Ridder out of 100. Malik Willis out of 25 for the Titans. Drake London jersey for the Falcons. Darnell Washington out of 200. Luke Schumacher autograph for the Cowboys. Zay Flowers out of 175. Michael Wilson out of 50. Unforgettable George Pickens out of 50 for the Steelers. Bryce Young out of 150 for the Panthers. Dak Prescott out of 250. Christian Watson jersey for the Packers. Inscriptions David Carr out of 100 for the Falcons. Oh, my bad, for the Texans. Chris Olave out of 50 for the Saints. Clayton Tune autograph for the Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers out of 150. Tanner McKee autograph for the Eagles. And Bijan Robinson out of 175 for the Falcons. T-Law Unforgettable out of 100 for the Jags. Josh Downs out of 150. Tyreek Hill out of 250. Kirk Cousins out of 50. Jersey for the Vikings. Jalen Hyatt autograph out of 100 for the Giants. Ramondre Stevenson out of 250. Michael Pittman Jr. out of 150. Andre Reeson autograph out of 100 inscriptions for the Falcons. Sam Laporta out of 10 for the Lions. Dynamic Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Eric Gray out of 175 for the Giants. Breece Hall out of 100. And a Isaiah Pacheco jersey for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice out of 200. Will Anderson Jr. autograph out of 350 for the Texans. Deshaun Watson out of 250 for the Browns. Miles Murphy autograph for the Bengals. CJ Stroud out of 200 for the Texans. Justin Jefferson out of 100 for the Vikings. Jordan Addison out of 75 for the Vikings. Garrett Wilson, jumbo jersey for the Jets. Eric Gray autograph out of 350 for the Giants. Jonathan Taylor out of 250. Miles Murphy autograph for the Bengals. Jake Haener out of 200. Brian Breesy out of 175. And a Keyshawn Butte out of 35 for the Patriots. Justin Herbert jersey out of 50 for the Chargers. Dorian Thompson-Robinson autograph out of 350 for the Browns. Cedric Tillman out of 100 for the Browns. Dalton Kincaid autograph for the Bills. Dalvin Cook out of 150. Chase Brown autograph out of 350 for the Bengals. Sean Clifford out of 175. We have a Nick Bolton out of 100. Michael Pittman Jr. out of 100. And a CJ Stroud out of 150 for the Texans. Kenneth Walker patch out of 25 for the Seahawks. Cooper Kupp out of 250 for the Rams. Tucker Kraft autograph out of 350 for the Packers. Brian Breesy out of 200 for the Saints. Deuce Vaughn out of 100. Lamar Jackson out of 250. Nick Bosa jersey for the 49ers. Aiden Hutchinson autograph out of 150 for the Lions. And a Marvin Mims out of 150 for the Broncos. Tyler Scott autograph for the Bears. Tanner McKee out of 25 for the Eagles. Jackson Smith and Jigba autograph for the Seahawks. Dak Prescott out of 150. Tank Dell autograph for the Texans. Hendon Hooker out of 175. Trey Tucker autograph for the Raiders. Luke Musgrave out of 150. Chris Olave out of 250 for the Saints. Bijan Robinson out of 200. And Sam Howell jersey out of 50 for the Commanders. Jackson Smith and Jigba out of 200 autograph for the Seahawks. Jake Haener out of 200. Rashee Rice autograph for the Chiefs. Jalen Waddle out of 100. Trey Tucker autograph out of 50 for the Raiders. Israel Abanikata out of 75 for the Jets. Unforgettable Van Jefferson out of 50 for the Rams. Jamar Chase out of 25, for the Bengals. Zay Flowers out of 150. Josh Allen, jumbo jersey for the Bills. Dalton Kincaid, autograph for the Bills. Tucker Kraft out of 200. We had a Pat Freiermuth numbers game, autograph for the Steelers. CJ Stroud out of 175 for the Texans. Josh Allen out of 50, for the Bills. Roquan Smith out of 50 for the Ravens. Keyshawn Butte out of 100 for the Patriots. Sam Howell jersey for the Commanders. Dynamic CJ Stroud. And a Rashee Rice out of 50 for the Chiefs. And our big hits and promos, you guys. Chase Brown autograph out of 10 for the Bengals. Congrats, Bengals, on that. Bijan Robinson autograph for the Falcons, year 1. Congrats, Falcons. Luminance super short print, Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Will Anderson Jr., year 1 autograph for the Texans. And a names of the game, Tua Tagovailoa. Super short print for the Dolphins. Congrats, Dolphins, on that. All right, you guys. And that is it for this break. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for letting me break for you. And I will see you guys in the next one.